good, everybody? Welcome to Knicks Freestyle. Welcome to Knicks Freestyle. I am your main man, the number one chief rock in Knicks universe, Uncle Freezy. And I am joined by the creator of this joint, Free. See, that's what that
For
treadmill do
those
to
that
you.
know,
That's what that treadmill do to you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, your breath is up.
Man.
Yeah, you can take deep breaths.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
man.
what I'm
Yeah,
talking
man.
about.
Yeah, man.
That's
Yeah,
what
man.
I'm
Salute
talking about.
everybody. Salute
What's
everybody.
going on? Oh, my fault, my fault.
Nah, go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
What? I'm about to do the same thing you was doing. Salute to the peoples that's with us. I appreciate you. I hope everyone is well. Hope your families are well. There's bigger things than basketball going on in the world right now. I hope you're not feeling no adverse effects.
For sure. For sure. Um, Let me first start by saying if this is your first time here, consider subscribing to the channel, right? If you hear, man, hit that like button. Remember, you can catch Knicks games on Playback TV / Lawrence Tears, where we go hang out and watch the game, right? So before we get too deep into a multitude of topics, one of the first things I want to say publicly is welcome back to my guy Mitchell Robinson. Man, I missed you, dog. I've been holding it down for you. Dude's been trying to sully your name while you was gone, and now you back. And
See,
I don't even care what your production look like. I'm just glad Mitch is back. Dudes has been trying to talk about Mitch when he was in street clothes, and I'm like, yo, relax while that man is out. Just let that man be what it is, and then when he get back, we can have this conversation.
I'm ignoring you today. I'm ignoring you today on the Mitch topic. So I'm not even, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, Freezy.
Nah,
I know what you're doing. It's not gonna work. My son Mitch is home. My son
oh,
Mitch is home and he's working his way back in real good.
yeah. Everything got to be adversarial though. Why is everything got to be adversarial? Why is it
You
always got to
tell
be like
me.
us versus them?
You you tell me. I thought we was all family. You always open up coming at my neck.
Yeah, a smart young lyricist from the Bedford Stuyvesant neighborhood of Brooklyn, New York, and New York City
The
said,
livest one from Bradford Stuyvesant
yeah, repping BK to the fullest, right?
to the
He
fullest.
said, or asked this question, he pondered this. He pondered, can't we all get along? And then he said some other hip hop stuff, right? Yeah, yeah. And so we're at a stage now where you if you were in the Mitch Hive, or if you were a Mitch hater, or if you were like me in the middle catching strays from both sides,
No, because you were a hater. No, you were
no,
definitely on one side. You were
no,
definitely on one side.
no, no, no. I was actually in the middle, but when you're on one side, you see two enemies, right? Because the Mitch
Mm.
haters, they're on another side and they see neutral and opposite as enemy. And the Mitch Hive sees neutral and haters as the enemy. So regardless of what you say about Mitch, somebody's going to be offended.
I don't see how saying something positive about somebody offends someone else. That's my only I, it, in your understanding just now. Like that's the only thing that I have an issue with. Like yes, if I'm saying something positive and like the neutral and the negative are saying something not positive, that's I can look at that as hate. But how can somebody saying something not positive about Mitch look at someone who's saying something positive about him as hate? Nah, can't.
because
Hate don't work like that.
because it's a gateway diss, right? It's not a simple diss. It's a gateway diss. It is, and you know what it is. This is how it sounds. Man, teams are killing us in the paint. Man, cat defense is
Mhm,
trash. Man, if Mitch was
mhm.
here though, that defense would look a lot different. And see, when you say those three things as a gateway diss leading into props for someone
How's
else,
it?
of course it's gonna sound like hate.
But but then that's a diss. That's a diss for Cat. It's not a diss for Mitch.
No, it's not. If it started off as a diss to the team, and then it goes into a diss of Cat, and then it goes
See,
all praises due to
see,
Mitchell Robinson.
you're
I'm
talking
wearing my
yourself.
Mitchell
You're
Robinson
talking
piece right
yourself.
now.
You're talking yourself in circles because what you said was that the pro Mitch faction feels like the neutral Mitch faction and the anti Mitch faction are hating, and that the anti Mitch faction feels like the neutral Mitch faction and the positive Knicks faction are hating. That's
Yes,
what I'm saying. It's
yes.
not the anti Knicks faction can't think that the pro Knicks faction, the pro Mitch faction is hating on Mitch. Can't.
Okay, duly noted. But I'm saying that
Can't.
from somebody. I'm saying that from somebody in the middle, right? Regardless of what the volleys are from either side, they both go through that neutral zone. Is what I'm saying. So if you're in the middle
Fact.
of the Mitch thing, if you're in the, you ever try to break up a fight between two girls,
Yeah.
and
Don't do it.
you
I
know the
wouldn't
person that
advise
take the
it.
most punishment, right?
Huh?
You know who the you know
The person
the
the
person that
person
takes the
trying to
most
break it up.
punishment is the person trying to break up the fight. That's what I'm saying, dog.
He wasn't trying to
That's
break up no fights, gangster. Stop
yeah,
it.
yeah. I ain't breaking up no fight, but yeah, no fight. You ain't gonna mess
You
my
wasn't
clothes up.
breaking up no fights.
You ain't gonna mess my
That ain't
clothes up on
that ain't
somebody.
that ain't your ministry.
Man, I ain't trying to do that, bro. That ain't me. That ain't me. Yeah. So I gotta ask this question. Since Mitch has been away, and in your heart you had a certain expectation, has Mitch met your expectation? And I'm asking reasonably now, nothing ridiculous.
Reasonably for what I expected for his first 3 games back,
Yeah.
yes, he's pretty
Okay.
much met my expectation.
Okay.
Now, do I expect him to look even better than this in the next 2 weeks? Yes. I also expect better from this point on as well. But I'm liking. I feel like he looks good for having come back now and having to work himself back into rhythm with the team. He's still doing Mitch things. Still being
If
out. He's still out there being intimidating.
I gotta set this desk up different. Let me set this thing up.
And I wish
So
he was. I wish he was off his minutes restriction because we could have used a lot more minutes yesterday.
what probably what I would say also is my let me can so I'll outline what my expectation was. My expectation was Mitchell Robinson is going to come back to the Knicks weighing about 250, 255. I wanted him to come back at about 240, right?
No, you didn't. No, you
Yes,
didn't. You know what a 7 foot 240 guy look like? 7 foot 240? Nah,
bro.
come on,
Do
man.
you know?
Why
Do
you want
you
to
know,
do that?
bro?
Why you want
Do
to
you,
do that to Mitch? That's what Mitch looked like coming into the league.
nah,
That
bro.
was skinny Mitch.
But that's your opinion. I'm just trying to outlay what my expectation was versus what I got. Right, bro.
Okay,
Trust me. When bro at 6'5", 240, you look razor thin, bro. You know what I'm saying?
that that's a yeah, dude. For a cat who have to like bang in the middle,
Yeah, but but but
yeah.
but hear me out on it though. Hear me out. My expectation was Mitch come back at about 250, 255. I wanted him at 240, right? And the reason being is I would like to see the earliest version of Mitchell Robinson if it is still in there, right? I don't want to see, or I didn't want to see the guy that had to wrestle three guys for offensive rebounds and putbacks. I didn't want to see that. What I wanted to see was the guy that was agile that could catch the Gotham Lob. See, once you get to 270, the Gotham Lob ain't there no more because now you need a runway to jump, right? And so what I wanted to see it was a shredded up, agile Mitchell Robinson that could avoid injuries, not the big muscular free Keith. I'm gonna just say this, and I don't know if the chat knows this or not, right? But the heavier the human body is playing an agile man's sport, the more likely you are to injuries, right? When you look at guys that are very, very big for their size, they stay injured, right? The nimble guys seem to be able to avoid injuries more so than the Joel Embiids of the world, right? The Carl Anthony Towns of the world, right? Because look at Minnesota last year. They had two archetypal centers, right? They had a big, thick center, a thought, and they had a very skinny or very shredded athletic guy. You know who got hurt? The thick guy, right? That is what I'm saying about Mitchell Robinson. I'm not a hater, right? The thing about Skinny Mitch is Skinny Mitch actually existed and we saw it. And remember, when I say Skinny Mitch, I'm saying Skinny Mitch, not any random guy. I'm talking about Mitch, right? And so I think I got a compromise of thin, skinny, athletic Mitch, and I'm recovering from an injury Mitch, right? I don't think we saw the big hulking 275, damn near 280-pound Mitchell Robinson that couldn't jump, but could battle three people for one offensive rebound.
I think that I think that the idea. I understand what you're saying, right? There's a couple points I have to make on that. Positionally, I think for a center who is over 7 foot to be 240 is equally as dangerous in terms of injury as what you're saying or what you're alluding to with more weight.
Okay.
The reason being is like we play physical. You will hurt yourself getting banged up and in the being down there in the middle like that and being super skinny. That's it's and that's just one point. Second point is his ability to get that skinny again, I think is a fantasy. He has his grown man weight on right now. And that like and you can tell and remember when he first came in, he looked like he didn't even grow into his shoulders yet. His shoulders look way. way wider and what you call them. He looked like now he's grown into those shoulders. Now he's grown into those shoulders. Like and it's not a thing about bulk or working out muscle. Like you could tell he's filling out his man weight, his man strength is just a thing that's coming. He don't look he don't look out of shape, but I'm telling you, the Mitch stays on the floor, everything goes to plan. The Mitch you see now is going to be a more conditioned and healthy Mitch in some more games.
Okay. Okay. Mm,
What I like is that he looks healthy. He looks healthy. He's moving freely. He's moving freely, and I think like as he gets his rhythm with the team, as he gets his as all of that comes together, he gets his game wind up, this, that, and the other. I think we will see some very phenomenal things out because now he has the opportunity because he's playing with so many people who can spread the floor. I definitely think you see a lot of inside opportunities from him
okay.
offensively.
Okay.
When everything is he's past the minutes restrictions, this, that, and the, when everything is running, when the machine is running.
Right. Right. Okay.
You keep saying okay, right? Yo,
No, what you saying? What you're
let
saying
me
is
ask
right.
you something. Let me
Okay.
ask you something. Now, did you see a difference in anything? His game, him with now having Mitch back in the lineup in the
Yes.
roster?
Yes.
Because I could tell
Um.
you some things I noticed.
Okay. You want to start?
No, no. I asked you. It's only politeness and courtesy that you be allowed to answer.
So now I'm gonna tell you what I saw, and I'm gonna tell you why I think the team tried it. When we played Miami,
Hmm.
Miami attacked Mitchell Robinson at the rim. They were throwing lobs. As soon as Mitch came in the game, they were attacking him, right? And they converted. Y'all remember the big boy, the young, athletic, light skin, the young, athletic big they have. Y'all remember him? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Um,
Bro.
so they attacked Mitchell
Okay.
Robinson. Now, the reason why I think they attacked him is not because they think Mitch is a bad player. I think they feel like his timing may be off. He's been gone so long
Yeah. Yeah.
that
He's
he
the
feels
weak link.
like, yeah, yeah. You feel me? You feel me?
Yeah.
So when I say that, the first thing the Mitch Hive is gonna think is that I'm thinking that Mitch is washed up and he can't play no more. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying
No,
is
it
that
only makes
man has
sense.
been gone so long that he needs to get his time and the feel for the game back. Because you can practice as
I,
much as you want, but you're not gonna get that feel for the game while you in there.
this is first game back. If I'm game planning for your team, we are now going to be like, okay, I don't care how good he is or isn't. Mitch, this is his first game back. Ain't no way that he got already synergy with this new team that he hasn't played with. Hell
Right.
yeah, we're going to attack him first
Right.
and see
Yeah.
how far we can get with that.
Yeah. And so our counterbalance to that was okay, if y'all gonna attack us in the paint, we're gonna attack y'all in the paint. So much so that I think it was either in that game or another game, I can't remember. But Mitchell Robinson, Jalen Brunson begrudgingly, which this is one of the things I wanted to talk about Mitch, right? Mitchell Robinson begged Jalen Brunson for the ball, and Brunson was dribble, 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 dribble. All you saw was just like dreads flying everywhere. And Mitch um, begged for the ball, screamed for it. And Jalen Brunson was like, okay, 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 okay. I was going to take 40 shots. I'll just take 39 shots with that shit. So he gave Mitch the ball on the block. And Mitch checked his man, right, with his shoulders like he's supposed to do, drop his hips. And Mitch did a drop step over another 7-footer off the glass, and it was money. Now, 2 years ago, that event would never have occurred. In this same game, on a dribble handoff, and it's the game against, I think it's the game against, it's not the game against Miami. I think it's the game against Memphis. I think
Memphis.
against Memphis where this happened, right? Where he faked the dribble handoff, split the lane, and dunked with two hands.
And dunk, yeah.
And so here's the thing. Salute, Keith Turner, salute. So here's the thing about that. When you're 285 pounds with shoulders like Dwight Howard and Serena Williams, he couldn't do that, right? But when you're thin and agile, there's an element to that quickness, not just the instinct, because the instinct will tell you to go, but your body may not be able to participate, right? But Mitch did both of those things, and it tells me that Mitch, and this is early result, everybody. This is not me making a grand disclaimer over Mitch's 45 minutes since he's been back. This is me saying, hey, I noticed that right there. I noticed that, Mitch. I see you, right? And so I'm noticing that not a younger, because no one can get younger, but a thinner, more agile Mitch can do more things when he's more bouncy, right? Now, can he find a balance of bouncy and strong? No, right? Because Mitch is 26, and he's been here, and this is his 7th season. If he could have found that balance of agile, strength, and health at the same time, he would have found it in 7 years. It don't take you 7 years to find your perfect, that sweet spot.
How do you know? How can you say that? How can you say that with any authority? You don't know. Al Horford developed a three ball later in his career. I'm not Al Horford. I'm sorry. Um, um, um,
Brooke Lopez?
Tib, Tibbs' favorite center, or favorite forward, Todd. Todd developed a three ball late in his career. You know what I'm saying? People develop. You can't say that because it hasn't happened that it couldn't happen. He could get to the point of finding that good mix between strength and bounce. Why not? Cat's been relatively healthier than he's been in the last 5 seasons. Why can't Mitch?
The thing is, I think we're missing. See, what I'm saying is the triumvirate. The triumvirate. Can you be the blockness monster or the offensive black hole and stay healthy? Can you be all three of those things at the same time? No. Over the years, Mitch has proven that he can't do it. He's got to be one or the other, and there's nothing wrong with that. You got to know thyself, right? Like if you're gonna be, bro, if you're gonna be that, then you can't be the other, and stay healthy. It's the reason why guys like Paul George stay hurt, Kawhi Leonard stay hurt, like the guys that try to be multiple things to multiple situations, bro. The delicate balance of doing all those things and staying healthy is a tightrope that you walk every day. It's why OG Ananobi has a reputation for being.
Oh,
What I'm
I'm
saying
glad
is,
you mentioned. Oh, I'm glad you mentioned OG because that's another person who looked like he's energized by the return of men.
dang, that's
Because
my, you know,
he don't have to shoulder all the defense now.
yeah, yo, every
He got
time,
some help.
every time y'all be wanting to say something about Agugwa, I would get tight, boy, because us
Now that's my
Nigerians got
guy.
to stick together. The Nigerians got to stick together, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I
That's why
say.
every time somebody say something about Precious, I get mad.
Oh, word! It's two Nigerians on the team.
Yeah, yeah, and a
Well,
Nigerian
but they both my guys though. Like, yeah. I I'm feeling better. Feeling better. Queens is in the building. But what? Okay. Well, if you're done with your thoughts, here's what I thought about what I saw with the game. These three games with Knicks back. Barring yesterday's fiasco,
including and
I feel
excluding. Me, I just want to follow. Excluding.
excluding yesterday's fiasco,
Okay.
I
That's a game.
feel
That
like
is a game that Mitchell Robinson started, by the way.
oh, true story, true story. But I don't. But to me, his performance right now is more so predicated, or like my judgment on it is like, oh, movement, health. Does he look like he's? Does he look? Because like these games right now, he's getting back in the rhythm of things. I got to give grace for that, and he wouldn't have probably been starting if Cat was here for that game. So
Right.
I give grace for that. At some point, he'll be up there with Cat, but like, I don't think that this is the time yet. But I think the role he played those first two games, that if we had a little bit more time to be able to play him those two games, they would not have been as close and exciting as they were down the stretch.
Yeah, he need time, bro. He need time.
I think we would have. I think we would have. He just needs time. But those, like, and that's what's encouraging me because I'm looking at those two games. I'm like, okay, he played 11 minutes. He played 12 minutes. He,
And then he played
we win
15
in
minutes.
this game by 15 minutes, whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, we win in this game only by one, and then we got to battle down the stretch and win this game by one and this game by six. I'm telling you, Mitch, 25 minutes of a healthy Mitch, those games would have been in the bag. Like we wouldn't have been fighting like we were for those few points down the stretch.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm liking us keeping teams under their averages. It's also what I'm liking.
Salute. I got Ron from the Still Knicks fans is in the building. Salute, salute. Yeah. So here's one of the things that I like to talk about because I didn't want to talk about OG or Bridges or Precious or those are my heartstrings, right? Right.
Mm,
I'm warming up to a Carl Anthony Towns thing, and I should be in love with Cat right now, but I'm not. Right. Right. For some reason, and I'm trying to warm up, and I know it's his. I know his defense is a rock in my shoe. Right. I know that. So no disrespect to Cat.
in my opinion, that's what keeps him from really being a top tier superstar.
Yeah.
Dog, it's so bad on defense. Like He's won me over. His offensive game and the stuff that I've seen in terms of his offensive toughness won me over. But
Amen.
damn it, like, but but it you can't tell me that this man gives up 20. He'll give you 25 points a game, but will literally like cost you 15 to 20.
Hey, bro, you ever made up a bed before?
Several. Yeah, yeah.
You know how you trying to put the fitted sheet on, and every time you put the corner on one, the other side pop off? And after a while, it make you mad, like you just legit want to throw the mattress, but then you be like, well, where am I asleep? Right? And then you try to outsmart it. You know what I'm saying? You try to use science and it don't work.
And it don't work.
And it don't work. Right. So the thing is with NBA players, they are fitted sheets, bro. No NBA player is gonna be perfect. Right. And here's the thing with Cat, and I understand this as an ex-athlete. Two things in NBA history rarely go together, right? You rarely see an elite rebounder and an elite three-point shooter in the same package.
Yeah.
Guess what you have in Cat? An
Well,
elite
when
rebounder
when we say
and an
when
elite
we say
three-point shooter.
elite
Then when
when
you
we
talk
say
about
elite
elite
3-point
finishing,
shooter,
and when you're talking about him scoring also, when you talk about him scoring also and being a lead leader in rebounding and three-point shooting, to point out his defense to me is like New Yorkers drinking a beer with a pinky in the air, right? And like,
I'm yo,
what are we doing?
I'm a Knicks fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, I feel you, but like defense is part of the package for Knicks fans. Like, and I'm gonna say this, not from everybody in every position. Cool. Brunson can get away. Brunson can get away with being a defensive liability. He's a guard, a point guard at that. Your
He's a
center,
what? He's a
the
what? I'm
ba-
sorry.
I say he's a guard, a point guard at that.
What does guard mean?
Like he's one of the he's typically one of the smaller guys on the court.
So what does the word guard mean? The word guard means to defend.
He defends the ball. Yeah, he defends the ball. He has very low turnover. See, so he protects the ball very well. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
But you can't. But you can hide Brunson. You can hide Dame. You you can hide Steph even sometimes. You can hide these guys on defense. You can't hide your 7-foot center. You can't hide that. And and defensively, like that's 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 your base defensive position. Like that guy, if he's weak on defense, that's a major liability.
Like Jokic,
Like Jokic.
the extreme case, right? The extreme case. He's an outlier, but he's also an NBA champion, league MVP.
NBA champion, but understand what but look at what level of player he has to be in order to offset his weakness on defense. Cat ain't Jokic, although he plays him well. You know what I'm saying? Like Jokic is a better like all round offensive player.
Yeah, but not by much though, bro. We're talking
I'm not
about
saying by
like
a huge amount. I'm not saying by a huge amount, but
across the
he is
board. Yeah,
better.
yeah.
I'm
Because
just saying.
Cat's a better dribbler. and ball handler in the half court, then because you ain't gonna never see Jokic take somebody off the dribble. You see Cat looking
Yeah,
for that.
because he don't need to. Yeah, like he's a point center.
Yeah. So I feel you. I see you. I see your point, right? I see your point. I just don't agree with it.
Okay,
The
fair.
thing is, because my thing was Cat was I didn't mean to start the Cat is the GOAT debate. I'm still trying to figure out if I like Cat or not. Right? Like I like the offense and I love the rebounding. I hate the defense. Right? Now, one of the things I noticed though is Tom Thibodeau, bro. Tom Thibodeau legit, I think, does that man a disservice because he won't stand up for Cat. Like when Cat goes to the rim and get mugged. Remember the game we were watching, me, you, and GI 3 weeks ago? And Cat was going to the rim getting accosted. One layup, Cat came out the pack with scratches on his neck. And you like, they didn't call foul? You like, come on, dog, what are we doing? And Tibbs was like, play through it. And you like, why you talking about, why you yelling, play through it? And the referees hear
Because
that means they less likely to blow the whistle.
Tibbs know what he's doing. He know his personnel. Like he probably just trying to toughen Cat up
Yo, I'm gonna teach you to
because he
stop
need
smoking.
because he needs some of that.
You see what I mean, bro? You see how that sounds to a man your age. You hear how that sound when somebody say that? That's what it sounds like when Tim say that to Cat, bro. Right? Tim,
Yo,
I'm
toughen
gonna
up.
teach you how to play
You gotta
basketball.
toughen up.
Hold on.
You gotta toughen up. You gotta toughen up.
Nah, man. Tibbs need to. Nah, man.
No
Yo, you
blood,
got
no foul. Play
you
ball.
got to stand up for your. But see, because the thing about it is, it's not just Cat. It's Jalen Brunson also. He don't stand up for Jalen either.
What you
He'll say
mean?
something in the press conference.
How you mean you won't stand up for Jalen? You bugging out.
He'll say something in the press conference. Yeah, our guys are going to the rim, and we just yo Tim.
Jalen gets like 100,000 foul calls a game. Yeah.
Nah, it don't. Okay, but he deserved more, bro.
Dog, the ones he gets from flopping make up for the ones that the ref misses when he gets mugged for real under the
No,
rim.
I feel you. I feel you on that. Right, I feel you. I honestly think
Yo,
though, and not just to have it,
these
not just
dudes
to have
really
this
deserve
beat.
Oscars. These
Yeah.
dudes really deserve Oscars for some of these performances, yo. I'm
Hey,
telling you.
freaky. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was at me and I don't know if you remember this guy or not, but Staffordon and Rob
Yeah,
yeah, me, Stephadon, and Robin
yeah.
were at the game, and I think it
I
was
was
in
just
Atlanta,
talking to him earlier today.
right? Yeah, so I was um we were at the game in Atlanta, and Randall went to the rim, bro, and if like you heard the contact, I mean, it sounded like legit. It sounded like a Daredevil episode when Randall went to the rim, right? Randall got fouled. They didn't call nothing. Randall was standing there like, yeah. And Tibbs was in coming there, play ball. And we was like, you see, that's why dudes ain't gonna want to play for Tibbs, bro. Because Tibbs is not
Nah.
down there. He's not down there taking the contact, right? Pause. Right? He's 50 feet away, telling that man to play through it, right?
Yeah, because he's trying to keep him focused.
Bro, you listen, hey, free keep, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I listen.
Come
I
on,
know.
Randall would sit and argue with a ref for like a whole minute, and his man is scoring. It's his while his man is scoring on the other end of the court.
bro. I'll say this, right, because listen, everybody, and I'm saying this in a certain context, right? In my former life, I was one of those people that used to fight a lot, right? A lot, like all the time, right? Nothing gets you more focused than being hit. When people tell you, man, you gotta focus, bro. When you getting hit, the only thing you focused on is getting hit, right? And you tell him, and when you tell Randall he gotta focus on other stuff, that's not how life works. That's not survival instinct. When you get hit, that's what you focus on, right? That's nature. That's how we survive. And for Tibbs to say, man, no, forget that, man. Go back and play my drop coverage. That sound bananas, bro. That sound bananas. Other coaches, other coaches in the league would get a technical foul and stand up for their players. Tibbs won't do it. And
Tibbs
listen,
ain't
I know free keys don't
Tibbs
come
ain't
from
out there for
it.
show.
And I'm
He not
sorry if I made you nervous talking about that
he don't
stuff.
yeah. Tibbs don't Tibbs ain't out there. He ain't out there for shits and giggles. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not out there like, oh, I'm gonna put on a show. Nah. What does a tech do? That's an extra point for the other team. Tibbs ain't trying to get no tech. Come on. He's trying to make sure these dudes stay focused and stay focused on the game.
Chat, any of y'all chat, anybody in the chat ever been hit? Just nothing serious. I'm talking about like you ever got up in the middle of the night to go use the bathroom and stumped your toe on something? You know, as soon as you hit your foot on that object, you forget that you had to use the bathroom.
You boxing somebody else. You in the ring boxing somebody else. He hits you. Hits you a couple more times. Then you look you still dazed or confused with what to do from the first hit. You got two more already. What's your corner telling you to do?
Cover up. Me? Cover up.
Cover up or
Yeah,
play through it,
they like,
dude. But you
cover
you,
up, weather
you got to focus.
weather the storm, get on
Focus.
your bike. You know,
Yeah.
get on your bike, get your head back together, breathe.
Come on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and so yeah. Now I get that. I think I get what you're shooting for, but what I would say, I guess the conversation basically got away from Mitch, right? What I wanted to do was just say these few things about
You
Mitchell
wanted to
Robinson.
bash Mitch.
No, I don't want to bash Mitch. I want to bash y'all for praising Mitch as our Lord and Savior.
That
You
wasn't me
legit,
though.
legit
So I don't know who you
on the
talking
MVP of
to.
the week,
Like you
Mitch
gotta
Trubisky.
find you gotta find who those people are. I've, our defensive presence in the center was one of the things I felt we were lacking. We got that back. Now I feel like, you know what? When is the next game against either uh, Boston or the Celtics?
April 8th.
Nice, nice. Those are the game. I'm circling April 8th right now. We win it. We got to win that. We win in that game.
I love how y'all kick the can down the road, bro.
Nah, because I'm saying everything. Not testing the man upstairs. Everything. Everyone should be healthy by then. Everybody work back in to the team. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like now this is the full team. We giving it up filthy, or we not. But that's the team. And if we can't, we have to be able to get over the hump with these cats. Have to.
Right.
Now Voltron is formed. We have to.
bro. What I'm gonna say is this or that thing. All I'm saying is Tom Thibodeau needs to defend his players. I know this is a different topic, right? And I know that the conversation is not segmented, right? GI in
I,
the building,
I,
salute.
oh, gee, I pulling up. I
Yeah,
hear you,
GI in the building.
Tori. I hear you. I hear you. I didn't like him pulling out Deuce and Deuce for Macau uh, down the stretch. I felt like that was unnecessary when that squad was the one that really kind of brought us back. Um, but yeah, I feel like there's a bad coaching decision here or there. But y'all be jumping on Tibbs like, and I don't hear nothing about Tibbs when we win a game. When we win a game by 30, I don't hear nothing about Tibbs. Great game plan, Tibbs. This, that, and the other. We win, it's Cat or it's Brunson. We lose, it's Tibbs. That's wild. Y'all never
Nah,
hold these players to any kind of account. That's wild.
Freaky. Wait a minute. Where you
That's
been, bro?
wild.
Where you been?
Dude, these people type these things like they write this
Oh, I don't
nonsense.
care. Oh, you talking about
Like,
others? You talking about others? Okay.
nah, I'm what Tory just wrote. Or who was that? Was that Tory? Yeah. I'm like, all right, cool. This coach, every coach makes a particular mistake or this, that, and the other. None of these cats is perfect. It's cool. But like the way y'all get in on Tibbs when we lose, my God, you would think that this man is lacing up his sneakers and bricking shots.
He would think he's Alfred Payton.
You would think he was Alfred Payton.
Right. Nah, but Freaky, were you here when I mentioned that I don't know if I'm in love with Cat, if I like Cat or not? When I mentioned
I was
that
here.
I like his
Mm.
offense, I love his rebounding, and I hate his
Thank
defense.
you. Mm-hmm.
You heard me say that, right? So how you say that with me up here that I don't hold players accountable?
Nah, that's my response to what Tori wrote, to the comment that you posted. You took it down, but like to that comment that you posted, that was me talking about that because
That when
like
that when we
enough
win,
with the Tibbs nonsense. Like let these cats play ball. You watching dudes play soft and you blaming Tibbs.
yeah, um, I
Not
probably get
you, Freezy. I'm talking about people in general.
bro. I legit have been to games myself, saw in person that Tibbs was getting out coached. Johnny Bryant walked up to him to say something, and he pushed Johnny Bryant away and just
Shut
continued to
up.
get out coached. I saw that with my own eyes in Charlotte, North Carolina, bro.
He pushed Johnny Bryan away.
You remember the Kimber Walker homecoming? Remember that?
Yeah,
I was at that game.
he
Me,
pushed Johnny Bryan away.
that's where we met Del Curry and the light skinned dude Scott.
Scott Perry.
Yeah, he didn't even speak to me, bro. He just kept on trucking, bro.
Yo, yeah, I like Scott.
He didn't even
I
speak to
like
me,
Scott
man.
Perry.
Yeah, hey, bro, freak, hey, chat. So I'm a
Wait,
big
who's our
enemy
GM?
personality, huh?
Who's our who's our GM?
I mean, I don't know. I don't care. Leon Rose call all the shots, bro, and Leon I trust.
Yo, I just realized that position hasn't been filled. No, who's that?
Yeah,
Like
they filled it. No, they filled it with somebody,
who?
but it's not as powerful as it used to be.
Uh,
I think it's like Gerson Rosas or somebody. Yeah,
Gerson Rosas.
Free Keith, man. I've been at games. We were at the game in Orlando where the other coach was out coaching him, and we won because Randall went on a tear. And we saw me and Greeny from LI, me Greeny from LI, and Adam were at that game in Orlando. Cormega, Mega was at that game too, and so we saw Tibbs get out coached, and Randall just went on a heater and saved the day, right? So
That's how it goes.
I'm not blaming Tibbs for that. You notice when I point out when I critique Tibbs, I critique a thing. I specifically say a thing, like he should be standing up for Cat and his players, right? Ooh, we went over. Hey man, in these last couple of minutes, you got something else to say in these last couple of minutes?
Oh, yo, these ain't even the shows to watch. I'm telling you. I'm just wait till the minutes restrictions is off. Wait till Cat is back, and and we got a few games under our belt, and everybody is running. We
That's
got
what we've
that.
been
We got
saying
that
all
last
season.
piece and the chemistry going. I think that this team still. I think we got it. I even saw flashes of that last year's toughness. I'm telling you, the whole squad is energized with Mitch being back, and I can't. Yeah, it's about to be. It's about to be popcorn.
Bro, bro. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this one thing too.
Nice, nice.
I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, and the Lakers is looking scary with Luca. Man, that trade still sticks in my stomach though. Like that was so whack, yo.
Yeah, yo, the Cat trade was that trade before. They were like, man, they traded Cat
Nah,
for Randall and Dante
yeah, you could say it was
to a
lopsided, but
degree.
like
To a degree is what I'm saying.
to a
It was
to a
like
degree. But
one team gave away a talent because they were just dissatisfied with it, and they just took anything for it. But the Mavericks were like, hold my beer.
hold my beer. We're
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna give you this 25-year-old multi-year all-star, all NBA player that just took us to the finals for this dude that's gonna be in an ambulance after one game playing here.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yo, unbelievable. The
bro.
Lakers, the Lakers have the best luck in all of basketball, yo. How the Lakers continue to do this nonsense, I hate it.
Yeah. Oh, so in wrapping up, everybody, just want to say this. Make sure you come check us out on Playback TV /,
Hmm.
is where we actually watch the game and talk about the game while it's happening, right? Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in or out. You know what I'm saying, to keep us bumping it in the algorithm. And if you like what you're seeing, add content, man. Let us know what you want to talk about, right? Let us know what it is that you want to talk about, right? Just want to thank everybody for coming through, all 50 or so of y'all. Shout out to everyone on YouTube and everyone on X, and for GI, and for Free Keith. Yeah, I'm your man, the number one Chief Rock in the universe, Uncle Freezy. And we are gonna get out of here. Peace, everybody.